Pam Bondi is back on Capitol Hill, and the heat is on. For the first time since her departure from the Justice Department, she's facing lawmakers who are ready to grill her about the explosive Epstein files. Is this a chance for accountability, or will more secrets remain buried? Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and ensures you don't miss out on critical updates. Pam Bondi's return to Capitol Hill is far from a casual visit. She's there voluntarily for a transcribed interview with the House Oversight Committee, part of their ongoing investigation into the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Remember back in March, Democrats walked out of a briefing hosted by Bondi and then Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche concerning these very files. Now, the oversight panel expects Bondi to answer their toughest questions behind closed doors, and this session could go on for hours. House Oversight Committee Ranking Member Robert Garcia has made it clear on social media, Pam Bondi will finally have to answer our questions tomorrow about the Epstein files. It's time for the truth. This appearance comes after significant pressure. Democrats, and even some Republicans on the committee, had threatened civil contempt charges if Bondi refused to comply with a subpoena for her testimony. Initially, the Trump administration argued that Bondi, no longer in her official role as Attorney General, shouldn't have to testify. The current arrangement is for a transcribed interview, not under oath in the traditional sense. However, let's be clear, making false statements before Congress is a criminal offense. And while the interview is happening during Congress's Memorial Day recess, potentially limiting attendance, the transcript could be released later. Not everyone is satisfied with the interview format. Some Democrats, like Representative Melanie Stansbury, have voiced strong objections, demanding that Bondi must testify under oath, on camera, for the public to see. They are calling for transparency and accountability for both Bondi and Blanche. Bondi has been under relentless scrutiny for the Department of Justice's handling of the Epstein files during her leadership. This pressure hasn't just come from Democrats. Some Republicans, including Representatives Nancy Mace and Thomas Massie, have also raised concerns. Bondi herself initially told Fox News the files were sitting on my desk right now for review, a claim that she later appeared to backtrack on. This scrutiny intensified due to months-long delays in releasing information to the public, a process that only accelerated after President Trump signed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, mandating their release. The department has since released over 3 million pages of documents, but critics argue that the records weren't properly redacted. Adding another layer to this story, it's been reported that Pam Bondi was diagnosed with thyroid cancer just weeks after departing the Justice Department in April. Former Trump official Katie Miller shared on social media that Pam has been quietly kicking cancer's the last few weeks. Bondi will be represented during this interview by Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights, Harmeet Dillon, who has been her counsel since her departure. The DOJ has stated their presence is to ensure accurate representation of department processes, facilitate any necessary clarifications, and support a complete factual record. So what does this all mean? Bondi's testimony, regardless of the format, is a crucial step in understanding the alleged mismanagement and potential delays surrounding the Epstein files. The public has a right to know how these sensitive documents were handled, especially given the gravity of Epstein's crimes and the broad network implicated. The outcomes could range from further investigations and potential repercussions for individuals involved to a clearer picture of departmental procedures and accountability. The fact that this is happening during a recess and not under oath raises questions about the level of transparency we can expect. So what do you think about this? Is Pam Bondi finally going to be held accountable, or will this interview just be another step in a drawn-out process? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. Pam Bondi's return to Capitol Hill is a significant moment in the ongoing Epstein investigation. The questions are mounting, and the pressure is on. We'll be watching closely to see what unfolds.